Join me as I dive into the world of creepy hospital stories and see if I can survive a night of being haunted by a crazy nurse. You've probably heard of night terrors, a condition where people experience intense fear and anxiety during their sleep, often accompanied by vivid hallucinations. But have you ever wondered what it would be like to have a night terror brought to life by an insane nurse? That's exactly what we're going to explore today. Urban legends are full of creepy stories about nurses who have taken their role a bit too seriously. And today, we're going to delve into one such tale that will send chills down your spine. Imagine being in a hospital, surrounded by the sounds of beeping machines and the scent of disinfectant. You're already feeling vulnerable and scared, and then you're assigned a nurse who seems just a little too enthusiastic about her job. Her name tag reads Nurse Wilkins, but you soon realize that she's not like any other nurse you've ever met. As the night wears on, you start to notice strange behaviors from Nurse Wilkins. She'd often whisper to herself, her eyes fixed on some unknown point in the distance. Sometimes you catch her staring at you with an unsettling intensity, as if she's trying to see right through you. Her smile, though, was the most unnerving part. It was a cold, calculated smile that sent shivers down your spine. You try to brush it off as mere paranoia, but as the night progresses, the occurrences become more frequent and more bizarre. You start to feel like you're trapped in some kind of twisted nightmare, with Nurse Wilkins as the master puppeteer. Her behavior becomes more erratic, and you begin to suspect that she's hiding something sinister. As you lie in your bed, trying to get some much-needed rest, you start to feel a presence in the room. You open your eyes, and there she is, standing over you, her eyes blazing with an otherworldly intensity. You try to scream, but your voice is trapped in your throat. Nurse Wilkins starts to whisper strange incantations, her voice growing louder and more menacing with each passing moment. Her words start to blur together, and you feel yourself being pulled into some kind of dark vortex. You're no longer in the hospital room. You're trapped in a swirling nightmare, with Nurse Wilkins as your guide. You feel like you're drowning, suffocating under the weight of her madness. The encounter is over all too soon, leaving you gasping for air and wondering if it was all just a hallucination. But as you look around the room, you realize that things have changed. The machines are beeping differently, and the shadows on the wall seem to have taken on a life of their own. You're left with the unsettling feeling that Nurse Wilkins has left her mark on you, and that your nightmares are only just beginning. In the aftermath of the encounter, you start to notice strange side effects. You're plagued by vivid hallucinations, and the sound of whispers seems to follow you everywhere you go. You start to wonder if Nurse Wilkins has somehow infected you with her own brand of madness. As you try to pick up the pieces of your shattered sanity, you start to realize that the experience has left an indelible mark on you. You're no longer the same person you were before the encounter, and you're left to wonder if you'll ever be able to shake off the lingering fear and trauma. The story raises more questions than answers. Was Nurse Wilkins a real person? Or was she just a manifestation of our deepest fears? Can we ever truly distinguish between reality and nightmares? These are questions that will haunt you long after the video ends. But before we sign off, I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced a night terror that felt all too real? Share your stories in the comments below, and let's explore the world of creepy hospital tales together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.